Let's talk about trade, the global swap meet where countries exchange what they're best at making. The US and China have been the world's biggest buyer and factory, a partnership that fueled cheap goods for Americans and explosive growth for China. But what started as a win-win has turned into a tense rivalry, more Cold War than buddy cop movie. The US accuses China of bending the rules, eroding trust and turning simple transactions into high-stakes drama. Now suspicion and economic jabs have replaced the old cozy arrangement. At the heart of the conflict, should everyone play by the same rules, or can some rewrite them to their advantage? This isn't just about trade, it's about who gets to shape the global economy in the 21st century. And the outcome affects everyone, everywhere. The first big crack in US-China trade came under President Trump, who ditched diplomacy for tariffs, a tax on imports meant to make Chinese goods pricier and boost American-made products. This was no minor tweak, it was a seismic shift, signaling the end of business as usual. The Trump team argued China wasn't playing fair, often ignoring agreements and finding loopholes. Unlike other partners, China was seen as gaming the system, prompting calls for a tougher approach. Tariffs were the sledgehammer, aiming to force China to change, even if it meant short-term pain for both sides. The gamble the US could outlast China in a trade war, forcing them back to the table on American terms. This marked a new era, less cooperation, more confrontation. The effects, still rippling through global trade today. The message, the US was done playing nice. In response, the US is strategically distancing itself from China, buying less, trading more with other countries, and building new alliances. The goal: reduce dependence on a rival and gain leverage in future negotiations. US trade with China has dropped dramatically, with Mexico, Canada, and others stepping in. This isn't random, it's a deliberate pivot to rewire global supply chains. By spreading its bets, the US hopes to weaken China's bargaining power. The strategy is risky and disruptive, but the aim is long-term security over short-term convenience. Untangling two giant economies is messy, but many believe it's necessary. The hope forced China to play by international rules. It's a high-stakes realignment shaping the future of global trade. Even as the US trades less with China, a major risk remains: China's dominance over critical materials and rare earth minerals. These obscure elements power everything from smartphones to fighter jets, giving China huge leverage. If tensions rise, China could cut off supplies, crippling US industries and threatening national security. This isn't hypothetical. Recent supply chain shocks have shown how vulnerable the system is. The US is now racing to reshore or friendshore these supply chains, moving production home or to trusted allies. It's a massive, costly effort, but the alternative, relying on a rival for essential tech, is seen as too risky. Breaking free from this dependency is now a top priority. The clock is ticking. So, who leads the charge to bring critical industries home? Increasingly, it's private companies, not government. JP Morgan's $10 billion investment in US national security industries is a prime example. Wall Street betting on both patriotism and profit. Many argue private enterprises faster and more innovative than government, able to spot and seize new opportunities. The government's role: clear obstacles, cut red tape, and create incentives, then let business do the heavy lifting. This patriotic capitalism echoes history, where private wealth stabilized the nation in times of crisis. The debate over government versus business will shape America's economic future and its rivalry with China. If freed from bureaucracy, US companies could out-innovate any state-run economy. The stakes: prosperity, security, and the next chapter of global leadership.